Hey everybody, it's Angie and welcome to Hot and Flashy. In today's video, I've got my Empties bin to go through with you. This is a trip through my trash. I always save all the containers of everything that I've used up over the last couple of months. And then when it gets too full, I go through it with you guys, give you like little mini reviews of everything that I've actually made it to the bottom of, which generally is only things that I like. So this is going to be a lot of my holy grails, a lot of my loves in here, because you know, if I don't like something, pretty unlikely that I am going to get to the end of it. So anyway, I noticed that my bin was full because I colored my roots today. And when I went to put this box in, I was like, oh my gosh, it is so full, I better do a video. So came up, plunked myself down, and we're gonna do it now. So let's start in with my hair color. As you guys know, I've been coloring my hair at home for a couple of years now. I do the roots myself because I have gray roots coming in, and I have been using E-Salon to cover them for years. This in my book is the best for covering grays. I've tried a lot of the other at-home hair color brands out there, and this is the one that really gives me the solid gray coverage. It doesn't wash out after a few shampoos. It really stays with me until my gray grows back in. So it's a custom kit that's made just for you. I believe I have a discount code down in the info box. The kit comes with everything you need to color your hair. It comes with instructions. It comes with an easy formula to mix it up, rubber gloves, stain kit, everything you need is in there. So you upload pictures of what your hair looks like on their website. You can upload a picture of what you want your hair to look like, and then they can mix up your color. If you want to change it over time, go lighter or darker, you can do that. I'll usually do my highlights at home a couple days later. This time I'm not going to do my highlights at home. I am going to go to a salon because I actually found someone here that does great highlights, so I'm going to have her do the highlights, but I'm going to still continue to do the base color with E-Salon. All right, next thing sitting on the top is a package of my EarthRx Bod Pods. I go through this about once every 2 months. What this is an earth-friendly, biodegradable little individual pod with body wash in it. So each pod is for one shower, and it gives you enough lather for a whole body, even a bigger body than mine. There's copious lather in these little guys. And you take one into the shower with you each time you go. It dissolves in water. It is the most luxurious lather, but what I love the most about it is that it keeps me from contributing too much to the landfill. Obviously, I do contribute, we all do, to the landfill. We can't do everything 100% perfectly, but we do what we can where we can. So for me, this is a nice change from my big giant container of Olay body wash that I used to always have and be throwing in my recycle bin. This is the only packaging that you get with the Bod Pods, and this whole bag is biodegradable, including the zipper. These are vegetable-based inks, so you don't even have to worry about the bag after you're done with it. And the pods, as I said, dissolve in water. Now this time of year, I especially love my Bod Pods because as it gets colder, the one thing I notice about them is how hydrating they are and how moisturizing they are for my skin. My skin never feels dry and, you know, cracked and chalky looking and all that after I use Bod Pods in the winter. So I use these all year round. They are great for camping. They're great for travel. The only thing is, don't keep the whole container in your shower, because if you get any water in there, they all start to dissolve. So you have to take one in with you, and that is how you use them. So, all right, next up out of the Empties bin is 2 bottles of my Curology skincare. You guys know that I've been an ambassador for Curology. That means that this portion of the video is sponsored by Curology, but this month and going forward for a few months while I try it, it will also be co-sponsored by their new sister company, which is called Agency. So over the last couple of months, I had been thinking about switching over from Curology to Agency. It's not because I'm unhappy with Curology or, you know, don't like anything about the Curology service. I love the Curology service. I've been really, really happy with it, especially because I've been able to get my prescription tretinoin through Curology for the last couple of years, And it's so easy and so convenient. And I love it that I can get an even stronger strength of tretinoin in here than I can from the pharmacy. So my Curology tretinoin is at 0.12%, and the highest you can get from the pharmacy is 0.1%. And as you guys know, tretinoin is the strongest, the most potent anti-aging ingredient that you can buy anywhere. Here in the US, it is only available by prescription, so you have to use either a service like this or go through your doctor to get it. So I prefer the service. I think it's great, and I love what it's done to my skin. I actually don't have any makeup on today. I am just so happy with how my skin looks with Curology. I think it's made an amazing difference in my skin over the years, but I have to say that since I moved into my new house with all its skylights and giant windows and sunshine, and even though I wear sunscreen every single day, I've noticed that I'm starting to get some new like little dark spots on my forehead. And so I'm like, oh, uh-oh. I think I have to like be a little bit more careful with reapplying my sunscreen and everything, but in the meantime, I want to try to fade those. So that's why I switched over to agency, because with agency, they can give you a broader range of ingredients to include beyond what Curology can that are more suited for the issues of growing older. So let me just show you my agency bottles here for a second. So I'm actually using both their formulas right now because this is the one that is going to fight those new age spots. So the one in the yellow is called my Future formula. It's the one that is most similar to my Curology. In my Curology, my tretinoin was at 0.12%. With agency, we dropped my tretinoin down, but only by the slightest bit. It's now 0.1%. And that's because the active ingredient in the dark spot formula combined with tretinoin can be a little more irritating to the skin. So we thought we would drop this one down by just 0.02%, which isn't much, and add this ingredient in, which is hydroquinone. Then the other main difference between agency and Curology is that in Curology, you're getting 3 active ingredients in your formula. In my formula, I have the tretinoin at 0.12%, clindamycin, which is for my acne. I was having a bad bout with acne, and Curology cleared it up amazingly. I'm not sure if I still need the clindamycin. This is the other reason I decided to try agency. So with my agency Future formula, what I have is 0.1% tretinoin. I have azelaic acid at 5%, so same as my Curology. I have tranexamic acid at 5%. That's another redness reducing ingredient. And I have niacinamide at 4%. So I'm getting 4 active ingredients in the moisturizing base with agency. Then for my dark spot formula, it has hydroquinone at 4%. So that's prescription level of hydroquinone, and that should really budge these age spots. Then this also has 3 additional active ingredients. So you're getting 4 active ingredients with each of these tubes versus the 3 active ingredients that you get in Curology. Anyway, I am so happy to be starting with agency. I'm really hoping to see these little spots up here budge. Of course, I took before pictures of my spots, and after using agency for a few months, I will come back and show you the results. All right, so I've got 3 sunscreens in the empties bin today. I've got my very favorite face sunscreen, which is EltaMD UV Elements SPF 44. This is an all mineral sunscreen. It's tinted, it's beautiful on the skin, it's hydrating. It was developed by dermatologists for post-procedure skin, so it's very mild and very gentle on the skin. It's not irritating. If you've ever had like problem with eye irritation with sunscreen, give this one a try. Because it is tinted and the color wasn't just right for me, I used to mix it with the Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30, but actually I'm glad I finished this up, and I'm probably not going to purchase another one of these because I found another sunscreen that I like mixing with this better than the Paula's Choice, and that's that Dr. G Mild Up Green Sunscreen. I love that, where this one has kind of a shinier finish. The Dr. G doesn't have a shiny finish. I mix them together, and this is the finish that I get, because this, of course, I'm wearing my sunscreen. You know, I'm not wearing makeup, but I am wearing sunscreen. But I love that combo. It doesn't accentuate my pores. It's much more smoothing on my skin, and It's not shiny, it doesn't slide around. I just love it. Then this is the body sunscreen that I use. I of course went through a few of these over the course of the summer. This is Banana Boat Light as Air SPF 50. I just love this. It is what the name says. It's light as air. It's the only sunscreen that doesn't feel greasy on my skin, doesn't settle in my wrinkles, doesn't give me like a weird white cast. So anyway, love that. Really great sunscreen. If you've never met a body sunscreen that you like, give this a try. I've got a few serums in the Empties this month. Let's start with this one. This is the Maylove Moonlight Retinaldehyde Serum. This is a serum that I use on my neck because my neck is too sensitive to use my tretinoin on. So I use retinaldehyde, and this is in the family of retinoids, but it is one step milder than prescription tretinoin. So it's better than like retinol, but it's not as irritating as tretinoin. Love this, have used up another one of these, have repurchased, and am using every night. This one is my Ordinary 10% lactic acid. This is a serum that I use in the morning after my vitamin C. Where is my vitamin C? I thought it was in here. This exfoliates your skin, and so it makes your skin look brighter and healthier and can reduce wrinkles and reduce age spots as well. So it's a great serum to have in your skincare routine. If you are interested in seeing where all these things play in my skincare routine, I can link my latest routine right up here for you. Third serum is Maylove the Hydrator. This I use in my evening skincare routine. This is so moisturizing. It's great, especially during the winter months, to add this into your skincare routine if you're not using it the rest of the year. This contains hyaluronic acid, panthenol, which is super hydrating for the skin, and it also has resveratrol, which is an antioxidant that does great things for your skin. It helps to fight free radicals in your skin and repair sun damage. So that is a really good one. I use a lot of layers in my skincare, but they're all very like lightweight and sheer until I get up to like the heavyweight moisturizer. Then, you know, I put that on the top, lock everything in, really trap in all the moisture from all these great ingredients in the serums. And speaking of heavier moisturizers, I have two of those in the Empties. Thought I saw them in there. They're both Olay Regenerist products. This is probably more of my like spring fall moisturizer. This one is their night recovery cream. This one contains glycerin, hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, peptides, matrixyl, and green tea. So this is a powerhouse moisturizer loaded with great anti-aging ingredients. Completely empty, as is everything else in the bin. But this is the one that I love in the winter. So starting now, I've started using this a couple weeks ago when the heat came on and the air got really super duper dry. So this one is the Olay Regenerist Ultra Rich formula. This is what the name says. It is ultra rich. It's just got extra emollients in there, extra moisturizers in there. So when you put it on at night and go to bed, when you wake up in the morning, your skin isn't all dried out. It still looks plump and moisturized and dewy. It is the most fabulous, like dead of winter moisturizer. If you're having trouble keeping your skin hydrated over the winter, give this a try. Definitely, it's really good for this time of year especially. All right, I've got 3 face wash products in here. The first one is my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gentle Cleanser for sensitive skin. This is the best face cleanser. Not because it's gonna remove all your makeup in one step. This I don't use for removing makeup. This I use for washing off my oil-based cleanse, which is what these guys are. It's the oil-based cleanse that removes the makeup so easily. So it's just really mild, really gentle. It doesn't strip your skin. It doesn't have any detergents in it. It doesn't leave your skin feeling like tight and dry and yucky. I've been using it for years. I love it. For the oil cleanse, this is my absolute favorite. This is Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This one I find is the best at removing makeup. There are some others that I've used, including this one, that I've actually used up because it's good. It gives it a run for its money, but this one is the best. You know, I just put it on dry skin. I can rub it right at the base of my lashes, remove all my waterproof mascara or eyeliner. It never stings my eyes, it never burns, it doesn't irritate my skin. It just is so mild and gentle, but yet it removes makeup so well. You splash it with water, all the makeup runs down the drain, and then you go in with second cleanse and you're good to go. So the other one in here is the Good Molecules Instant Cleansing Balm. This is one that I like almost as much as the Clinique. I'd say this would be like the less expensive dupe for the Clinique. This one's really good, but the Clinique just ekes it out for me every time because it just removes all the makeup, whereas with this one, I always have like a little smear of eyeliner or mascara under my eyes when I'm done, and I prefer the one that just takes it all off. I've got a couple of eyelash growth serums in here. I decided to retry Rapid Lash. This is one of the very first eyelash growth serums that I ever tried, and I always told you guys that, you know, I would start with the less expensive one first and then work your way up to the more expensive ones, because this one had actually worked for me back in the day when I had first tried one. It came to a point when after using it for a bit, it stopped working for me, which is why I stopped using it, but I thought, let me just give it a try. I didn't really have very good luck with this one. It didn't last very long, the tube. It seemed to dry out really, really quickly. I would say if I got 2 months worth of use out of this tube, that was about it. Then it was completely dry, and I didn't really feel like it did anything really fantastic for my lashes, so didn't have as good luck with it this time as I did years ago when I first tried it. This is Revitalash. This one is my holy grail lash and brow serum. This is the one that works best for me, and I'm using just this one now. I used to use a different one on my brows and this on my lashes, but now I've decided to just use this one for both, and I really like just the more ease and simplicity of it. This is the one that really works for me. I'm continuing to use this. I do have another open tube up there that I'm using every day, so lashes and brows are remaining good. I actually have a couple of makeup products in here. I never go through makeup, but I have used up another one of my Lancome Idole mascaras. This is my Holy Grail mascara. This just gives me the most beautiful lashes. They still look like eyelashes. They don't look like a flocked Christmas tree. They look very sleek and very silky, but longer, more defined, thicker, gives me volume, just doubles like the amount of lash that I have, this stuff, and I love this mascara. It's been my holy grail for a couple of years now since they came out with it. Haven't found anything this year that I like better. The other makeup that I used up is a tube of Buxom. This is my favorite lip gloss. This is the full-on lip cream. This one is in Blushing Margarita. It's like a really pale, whitish, pinkish color. I know I'm not making it sound pretty, but it is beautiful. It's just like a nude. And what I love about this Buxom is it's supposed to be a plumper. Like, I don't really feel like it, you know, plumps my lips per se, but it is so hydrating. This is like my go-to lip gloss for keeping my lips nice and hydrated. My lips never feel dried out after this wears off. Put a little of that on, use up really the last bit of this. You know, I'm a sucker for a minty tingle, so I love this so much. And it really is hydrating, like my lips are never dried out. And rather than using like a lip balm all winter long when your lips are getting like chapped and crusty, I use this. I love this. And the last few things are supplements. I have my Vital Proteins. This is the collagen supplement that I take. I take 1 scoop of this a day. They recommend 2 scoops, but kind of spendy, and I find that I go through it too quickly. But I do love what this does for me. It definitely makes my joints feel better. I can't say it's doing anything for like my face or the collagen. I hope it is. The research on collagen supplements is all over the place, so you know, who even knows, but I like it. I keep taking it. I stopped for a bit there. When I stopped, I could feel the difference in my joints, and so I've gone back to it, and I'm going to continue to use it. Next supplement is my Schiff Move Free Advanced. This is a glucosamine chondroitin MSM joint supplement. This one, I find it really does a lot for my joints as well. And when I moved, I kept up with them the first like month or two, but then for the next couple of months, I just stopped taking them. I don't know why. I just got lazy. I didn't feel like sorting them into the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday thing. Whatever. Anyway, can I just tell you, my joints have been killing me. So I really do think that there is something to the supplements, especially my left hand. For a while there, I was waking up every single morning with just achy fingers. And I was like, do I have Lyme disease? What is going on with me? My joints hurt. Everything hurts. I don't know what the heck it is. I was like, you know what? It's probably just that I need to start taking my supplements again. So I did. I've been taking them twice a day, every day like I'm supposed to. And oh my gosh, if I don't feel so much better. So, you know, just anecdotally, I like supplements. What else is in here? I have a Briogeo Be Gentle, Be Kind shampoo. This is the matcha green apple. I have not repurchased this. I do love this shampoo, but you know, I've been dabbling with the Orbe. And then I also found that Jonathan Van Ness shampoo, and I love that. So I may repurchase this when I run out of the Jonathan Van Ness, but I might not. To be continued. So the shampoo saga is ongoing. All right, so we have reached the bottom of the Empties bin. So I guess all this stuff is going in the recycle bin for now, and I will start refilling the empties so that we can have one again in a couple more months. So I hope you found the video helpful and informative. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell while you're down there. As always, I thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.